Hello, Aquarius. This is Metaphysical Moonlighters, and this is your November 2018 astrology forecast. Now, we do have some great news to report. Jupiter is moving into Sagittarius on November 9th. For you, Jupiter is moving into your friendship area. Okay, so that's something to look forward to this month. Also, Mercury is going to be retrograde this month. It's going retrograde on November 17th, and it will be retrograde through December 5th. Now, Mercury will be in Sagittarius all month. Let's look at Venus. Venus will be retrograde this month also. Now, Venus will be retrograde until November 15th, and Venus will be in Libra all month. Looking at Mars, for you, Aquarius, Mars is going to be in your area of life dealing with your outlook on life, your demeanor, your personality for half the month. And then the other half of the month, it moves into Pisces, which for you, that's your area of life dealing with your finances. So just keep that in mind because wherever Mars is housed, Mars tends to bring action to that area. Remember, Mars is a planet of action, okay? So let's look at some aspects. On November 6th, we have a trine. We have the sun in a trine to Neptune. Let's talk about that energy. This is an energy that it's great for self-reflection. Now, the only thing you need to watch out for is trying to please too many people, okay? Now, this is an energy that every sign will feel. However, every sign won't feel it, or every person won't feel it with the same intensity. And remember, these dates, when we talk about these aspects, these dates, you can feel the energy of these aspects a little bit before the actual date and a little bit after the date. Excuse me. So don't get so hung up on one particular date. Okay, just keep that in mind. It's more of a range. Okay, so for you, the sun in Scorpio is in your career area, and then Neptune in Pisces is in the area of your life dealing with your finances. So that's going to be a trine. So you should see some good things happening in those areas because of that aspect. Now let's keep moving on. Let's look at November 9th. November 9th, there is another trine, and this one is Venus in a trine to Mars, okay? Now, for you, Venus in Libra, and then Mars in Aquarius is in your area of your life dealing with your outlook on life. So you will feel yourself being more assertive. You will be directly having direct communication. Now, this is the energy of this aspect. So that means that everyone on the planet can definitely feel the energy from this aspect, okay? Now, let's look at November 17th. November 17th, we have Mercury in a square to Neptune. Okay, now keep in mind, this is also the date that Mercury goes retrograde. Okay, so the energy of this aspect is that this might be a day where a lot of people feel confused. There might be a lot of misunderstandings on this day. Now, these are possibilities. I'm not saying that this is set in stone. This is just something that can definitely come up because of this, the energy of this aspect. Now, this is also a day where a lot of people might find themselves withholding the truth. Okay. So just keep that in mind. Now, this is not a good transit for signing any type of contracts because of the Neptune influence of this aspect. So just keep that in mind because Neptune in Pisces for you is going to be in your area of your life dealing with your finances, okay? Now, let's keep moving on. Let's look at November 19th. We have another square. Now, this square is Mars to Jupiter. So Mars is going to be in a square to Jupiter. And let's talk about that energy because this is some great energy. This is an energy where you will be very optimistic and you will feel strong mentally and physically. Remember, this is the energy that everyone can feel. Everyone can feel the energy of the planets. Some people feel it more than others. Just keep that in mind. But with this aspect, you will have lots of energy. Now, on November 26th, we have a conjunction and a square that I want to mention. I mean, there are more aspects than this that are happening, but it's only so many things that we can talk about in this one video. But these are the aspects that I've chosen to talk about in this video. So on November 26th, we have a conjunction. We have the sun in a conjunction to Jupiter. This is an energy, this is another great energy because this is a very optimistic energy, okay? And remember, Sagittarius is in your friendship area, okay? So surrounding your friendships, you will feel very optimistic, you will feel enthusiastic, okay? And there's also, on the same day, there's going to be a square. Mercury is going to be in a square to Mars. And this is an energy where you can feel irritable. So Mercury is in your area of life dealing with your friendships. Now we're talking about on this date. And remember, you can feel the energy before the actual date or after the actual date. So at this time on November 26th, Mercury is going to be in your area dealing with your friendships. And then Mars is going to be in your area of life dealing with your finances. So surrounding your finances and your friendships, you might find yourself feeling a little bit confrontational. So this can play out. Let's say you loaned a friend some money, and I mean, you're feeling really great that day because you have the sun in a conjunction to Jupiter. However, you run into an old friend who you loaned money who never paid you back. So you might find yourself, even though you're feeling good that day, when you see this person, it might spark something in you to confront them about the money they owe you. Okay, so that's just something to watch out for around that day. Let's talk about November 27th. November 27th, we have conjunctions going on. We have the sun in a conjunction to Mercury, Mercury in a conjunction to Jupiter, and it's all happening in your friendship area. So for you, Aquarius, this month, it looks like you have a lot of concentration dealing with your friendships this month. So the energy of the sun in a conjunction to Mercury is a great energy because you will find a lot of people being more talkative than usual, but it is a great day for handling business. And we also have Mercury in a conjunction to Jupiter, which this is a great day for comprehension. It's a great day for business dealings as well. Okay, now on November 30th, we do have an opposition, and the opposition is Venus to Uranus. Okay, Venus is going to be in an opposition to Uranus. So this is a day where you might really crave excitement. Okay, you will want to escape from your daily routine basically on that day. Okay, so let's look at the new moon. The new moon this month is going to be in Scorpio. For you, this is happening in your career area. So I'm just going to pull a card for you. And this is going to be your message. Excuse me. This is going to be your message for the new moon. This is something to keep in mind at this new moon. Okay, so let's see here. What is the message for Aquarius for the new moon? Now, the new moon is going to be on November 7th. Okay, let's see here. Here's your message. It says, what do you desire? So I'll just read this card. It says, you now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desire. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. So at this new moon, you need to concentrate on what do you want to bring and manifest into your life, and concentrate on that because the new moon is a great time for new beginnings. Okay, so what new beginning do you want in your life? Now, the full moon is a great time to release things out of your life that are no longer serving you. And this full moon is going to be in Gemini on November 23rd. So for you, that is in your area of life dealing with your creativity, fun, romance, kids. So if there's any negativity you have surrounding those topics, this full moon is going to be a great time for you to release it. Now, I do want to mention that I am offering my YouTube subscribers a discount on my audio birth interpretations, my audio birth chart interpretations. Normally, this is $40. I send you in. I send you a recording of your birth chart interpretation. So now you must be a subscriber to this YouTube channel to receive the discount. So if you haven't done so already, go on ahead and subscribe. Press the subscribe button. Also, like this video and share it with your friends and family. So this is a great offer. That's 50% off the audio birth chart interpretation. And I do have a sample of a full birth chart interpretation on my website. You just click on the link and you can see an example of my full birth chart interpretations. Okay. Now, if you need to contact me, just visit metaphysicalmoonlighters.com, or you can email me, citrinechaka@gmail.com. So it's citrine, like the stone citrine, and then shaka, like Shaka Khan, at gmail.com. So I look forward to speaking with all of you and giving you some readings. And until next month, enjoy your month, Aquarius.